Good morning students, we will be continuing with the nitrogen cycle. On that day we have done the first step of nitrogen cycle, that is nitrogen fixation, and it is being done by the atmosphere, and it is also done by a bacteria named Rhizobium. What happens in atmosphere? When lightning happens, a large temperature and pressure make the nitrogen to combine with oxygen, and oxide of nitrogen is made. This oxide of nitrogen combine with water that is present in the clouds and fall to the earth in the form of acid rain. That means nitric acid will fall on the surface of earth. This nitric acid, it will combine with the limestone present in soil and convert into nitrates, soluble nitrates. This will be absorbed by the plants. And Rhizobium, it is living in the root nodules of leguminous crops such as peas, and that means this bacteria is also changing the form of nitrogen to useful form, that is soluble nitrates, and they are absorbed by the plants. Second concept is nitrogen assimilation. That means what? Then nitrates have been already prepared in the first step. Plants will absorb these nitrates and convert them into proteins. Second step, what means? Nitrates, they will be taken up by the plants and they will be converted into proteins. Plants will be eaten by the herbivores. That means nitrogen will pass to those herbivores, and herbivores will be eaten by carnivores. That means nitrogen pass from plants to herbivores, from herbivores to carnivores. So what is this? That means nitrogen is becoming, first nitrogen has become the part of plant, then nitrogen is becoming part of herbivore, then nitrogen is becoming part of carnivore. So this is a concept. That means this is known as nitrogen assimilation. So this concept is known as nitrogen. We will drive in our definition. So what is the proper definition of nitrogen assimilation? Nitrogen assimilation is a process in which inorganic nitrogen compounds. What type of nitrogen compounds? Inorganic. They will get converted into organic nitrogen compounds, and these organic nitrogen compounds, they will become part of the cell machinery of herbivores, carnivores. So this process is known as nitrogen assimilation. That means the nitrogen compounds, organic nitrogen compounds, they are becoming the part of a cell machinery of herbivores, plants or carnivores. So this is a step of this nitrogen assimilation. So next step is ammonification. What happens in ammonification? Plants, they have also absorbed the nitrogen and it has become the part of their cell machinery. Same is the case with animals. They have also absorbed the nitrogen and it has become the part of their cell machinery. When both the plants and animals die, when they will die, their dead remains, they will be converted into ammonia with the help of bacteria and fungi. That means some decomposers, they will act on the dead body of plant and animals, and the nitrogen present in the dead bodies of plant and animals, it will be converted into ammonia. This process is known as ammonification. So this process is known as a ammonification. That means organic compounds of nitrogen, they are converted into ammonia. What are the organic compounds of nitrogen? Like protein that is present in the cell machinery of those dead animal and plants, it will be converted into ammonia. So what is happening? Plant die. When plant died, in plant, or when animal died, suppose animal died, in animal body proteins are present. What are the proteins? Proteins are the organic nitrogen compound. It is an organic nitrogen compound. It will be converted to ammonia by the decomposer. So this process is known as ammonification. So this is third step in a nitrogen cycle, ammonification. That means when the plants, animals, they die, their bodies, they will be acted by the decomposers, and decomposers will convert the organic compounds of nitrogen present in their body such as protein into ammonia. This is known as ammonification. So we have talked about this. Then now we will be going on to with the fourth step of this nitrogen cycle, So what is this nitrification? You know that means what happens means ammonia is being taken. That means the ammonia has been released in the last step. This ammonia, that means in the last step ammonia has been created. Ammonification means ammonia, some of the ammonia will be taken by the living plants for their growth, and some of the ammonia and the other remaining ammonia will be acted by nitrifying bacteria. That means the ammonia prepared in step number 3, it will some amount of ammonia will be taken by the plants, living plants, and some amount of ammonia will be acted by a nitrifying bacteria, and the nitrifying bacteria will convert the ammonia into nitrates. This process is known as nitrification. So some of the ammonia, it will be taken by living plants, and some will be converted into nitrates by the nitrifying bacteria that is present in the soil. So this conversion of ammonia into nitrate is known as nitrification. Fifth step is then the nitrates, some of the nitrates which are means obtained in step number 4, they will be absorbed by plants, and other will be converted to nitrogen gas by the denitrifying bacteria. So this is known as denitrification. So this is a concept. So stepwise we are going to discuss nitrogen is present in air. First step means nitrogen was present in air. First step is nitrogen fixation. What happened in nitrogen fixation? Means rhizobium absorbed the atmospheric nitrogen and converted into useful form, that is nitrates. Then these nitrates are converted into organic compounds, and they become part of cell machinery. In living organisms, means these nitrogen will be absorbed by plants, and these plants will be eaten by animals. And in animal body, means these nitrates, they will convert into organic compounds like protein, and this protein becomes a part of cell machinery of these animals. So this is known as a nitrogen. This is first step. So this is second step, nitrogen assimilation. This is second step. Third step. In third step, what happens? Animal die, decomposer act on it, so proteins present in the body of animal, they are converted again into nitrates. Sorry, the proteins present in animal body, they are converted into ammonia by fungi and bacteria. This is step is known as ammonification, third step. Now ammonia has been prepared. On this ammonia, nitrifying bacteria will act. On this ammonia, nitrifying bacteria will do the action and convert it into nitrates. And on this nitrates, denitrifying bacteria will act and convert to atmospheric nitrogen. So this is a cycle that has been made. You can draw the diagram of same with your own common sense. So nitrogen fixation, nitrates, Plants eaten by animals. Proteins, they become part of cell machinery. Animal die, decompose, react on their dead bodies. Means proteins present in dead bodies converted into ammonia. This is known as ammonification. On ammonia, nitrifying bacteria will do the action. Nitrates will be made, and on nitrates, denitrifying bacteria will do action, and nitrates will be converted into nitrogen air. This step is known as nitrification, and this step is known as denitrification. So this is third step, ammonification. Nitrification is fifth step, and denitrification is sixth step. So these are all the 6 steps that we are talking about in this nitrogen cycle. So this is the last paragraph. This is common sense paragraph. What are the foods that we get from animals? We are getting meat from goat. We are getting meat from fish. We are getting milk from cow and buffalo. And this means farmers are rearing honeybees that are known as the apiculture. So this question can be asked. Rearing of honeybees is called the apiculture. So this is a concept. And rearing of fish is called pisciculture. That means rearing of fish for meat, that is pisciculture, and rearing of honeybees for honey is apiculture. So this should be aware to you. There are some oral questions, you should study them. A farmer has 2 varieties of wheat in his field. One gives good yield but is prone to diseases, and other is a resistance to diseases but does not give good yield. How can you help him, an agricultural scientist? That means this variety of wheat is having this good quality, good yield, but this variety of wheat is having, means it is not affected by diseases. Means he is having 2 crops in his field, 2 wheat, 1 wheat and second wheat. It give high yield, it do not give high yield. It is easily attacked by diseases, it is not easily attacked by diseases. Means one best quality it is having and one best quality. What will you do if you are agriculture scientist? We will do the hybridization of seeds. That means we will see a stem to do the hybridization of both the seeds, and you will get a variety which is having the features of wheat number 1 also and wheat number 2 also. This is answer. Second question. Which one of these add nitrogen in useful form to the soil? Nitrifying bacteria or denitrifying bacteria? So nitrifying bacteria add nitrogen to the soil. Denitrifying, what he is doing? He is converting the nitrates into atmospheric nitrogen. If you are a pisciculturist, what do you do? What is pisciculture? Rearing of fish. That means what we will do? We will rear a fish now. Rearing of fish. Next question. If you say that a certain process fixes nitrogen, what does this mean? This process is known as nitrogen fixation. Which natural process in the atmosphere fixes nitrogen? Natural process is means lightning. Lightning. It fixes the nitrogen. So these are the words from horticulture: broadcasting, weed, hybridization, nitrogen fixation, ammonification, nitrification, denitrification. So this you have to do.